Definitely getting a little grape. Oh, hey, Hannah. As you know, I love wine, and I'm not alone. The average American nowadays drinks almost 3 gallons of wine a year. We're drinking more wine than we ever have before, and we're drinking more of it than any other country. But despite its popularity, wine still carries a stigma of snobbery. We can all imagine the self-proclaimed connoisseurs who wouldn't be caught dead drinking a cheap bottle of wine. But the funny thing about wine snobs is they're full of shit. At a series of recent wine competitions in Southern California, statistician Robert Hodgins gave wine experts 3 glasses of the same wine and asked them to rate each one. Of course, the experts had no idea that the wines were actually the same. And as it turns out, only 1 out of every 10 of the judges thought the wines were even close in quality. In a similar experiment in 2001, a researcher asked experts to describe 2 different wines, one white and one red. What they didn't know is the wines were actually the same. The red one just had food coloring put into it. As you may imagine, the wine lovers described them completely differently. Another study even found that amateur wine drinkers actually enjoy drinking expensive wine less than the cheap stuff. And the list goes on and on. And yet despite all this, the market for fine wine still is growing. Why? What all of these studies and experiments seem to ignore is that wine is not just a scientific endeavor. I would liken the making and tasting of wine to more of an art than a science. It doesn't make sense when you break it down to its constituent parts, one of which is taste. To score a wine based on taste alone is like trying to review a movie after having just read the script. Sure, you might get the general idea, but there's so much more to be experienced. We enjoy fine wine not just because it's yummy, but because it carries with it a sense of the place it came from, the traditions that helped to form it, and the people who put their hearts into making it. Wine is also the centerpiece of many fond memories. Champagne, for example, has such immense power that just bringing it out makes any event seem more significant. Oh, and let's not forget food. Wine and food are natural partners, and even a mediocre wine can become magical when paired with the right dish. But yeah, other than all of that stuff, it's pretty much bullshit. And bullshit never tasted so good. Cheers, Hannah.